So how did you, for most of us, I mean, obviously you've had a lot of success. You can put up a lot of testimonials. You've had, you've been there, you've done that. Some of us maybe less so. How do you, let's say I want to work, I don't want to work with beginners, but I want to work with maybe middle of the road, people who have an online following, know how to work a WordPress, have a little bit of an email list, not maybe the person who's just starting. How do you find just those people like effectively and get enough leads coming into your business of the right kind of person to actually make that work and to get people going up your value ladder?
Well, I mean, I think first of all, you guys are doing that, right? You're interviewing great people, you're creating a lot of great value, you're identifying that stuff. In old direct response, there's clarity of like, here's who I'm going to go target, right?
Right.
And here's who's not in it. And so you'll hear my language when I talk, like, if you want this, this, and that, go to YouTube and search it. There's a million things for free there. Mm-hmm. We're not going to go teach you how to build a website. We're not going to go teach you how to install a WordPress plugin. And you'll find, as you get clearer on that, so will your customers. Now, let me just go backwards a little bit. There were like 2 people out of the 55 that needed how to choose my product. Should I even be in this business? They needed that. So I did take note that we will create a module that will be given either away free or part of a $7 or like a $97 thing, like how to add products to your health expert business, like for Pilates instructors, yoga instructors, health guru expert who give advice, because they eventually will be in the intensive. There's a percentage. But honestly, there's probably millions of those people, whereas there's only hundreds of the super high echelon.
So anyway, before we get to Q&A, I think we'll open it up for people here in a little bit. But you were talking about kind of ascending people up the value ladder, and kind of, and my question is, I mean, I do a lot of Facebook advertising. We constantly run Facebook ads, and even with those people, you're still going to get even though you can target stuff like people who've liked Marie Forleo that are 35 to 55, that like dogs. You can target people like that, but you still end up getting some people that maybe aren't the right fit. So I think you made a good point during your talk, which is the language you used and the frame that you used to describe your offers. I think we all need to get more clear on that, and I know Michael and I do as well, as to knowing who we want to work with, and then framing our marketing messages and creating products and services around those messages that really kind of exclude some but enhance others, So
yeah, can I say one more thing too? You do the minimum viable test when you start a business or you're going. You create a hallucination of what your ascension or value chain will look like, and then you see where it's at. And so customers who aren't a fit means there's an opportunity to either strategically partner with somebody else for that, or it means you can create something that can create value for them to get them where they're a fit. Because if people are coming on Facebook from these locations, do the 360-degree wheel where you look at, okay, hey, Joe, I don't do this, but I value you and want to make sure you're set up. So here's what we'd recommend. There's I mean, I'll tell you this. When we were in dentistry, the big problem that our doctors always had was getting their staff on board and getting their staff to do this stuff. And so then, I mean, we built a whole multi-million-dollar company called the Team Training Institute. I ended up selling that business, but it was based on the dentist needing and wanting us to create this, So when that frustration of like, man, I'm getting hit up for all this, it's not a bad thing. It's step back, evaluate it, and make a strategical game plan off of it.
I think that's a great point, Michael, and that's something we should look at too and think about is, like you say, you're going to get a variety of people coming at you, messaging you, emailing you, have different stuff, whether that's maybe free or maybe a low-ticket info product that you can give people to kind of take care of them so that they talk well of you, but also have those higher offers for, the real clients that you really want to dig in with. And and work. So I think that's excellent advice. So.
One more thing, John. I'm going to tell everybody this. Most coaches and most authors and most whatever, they need to be selling product. You need to get out of this time for money trap. And if you look at like Dave Asprey with Bulletproof Exec or you guys familiar with him at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
2 years ago, nobody knew who the guy was.
Yeah.
You know, he was a growth hacker, and to give him credit, he's built a brand. And now when he podcasts or hangouts or whatever, he's got products that people can buy. So he's making money, still talking about his passion. And my belief system is, you know, if you believe you should have clothing, create a clothing line. If you believe you should have supplements, go get supplements. If you do something cool, like you guys should be selling whatever crap I'm supposed to be doing, like with the microphones and whatever, to create the ultimate Google Hangout box plus the DVDs. Charge me $1,500 for it. Go get them on eBay for $10, and you pocket $1,000. You know, that's the stuff that transforms businesses, because it takes you out of the money trap. Now you're out to dinner with your loved ones, your kids or whomever, and you look and you're like, yeah, we made $3 grand yesterday. We made $5 grand. We made $20 grand, and that becomes normal.